Tamera Thomas. She's an exceptional young lady and a member of the first Pathway to Success graduating class in 2016. She graduated from Lee High School with a GPA of 3.7. Although we all have difficulties, this young woman has overcome obstacles that most of us have been fortunate enough not to have to face. We believe that the Pathway to Success program helped her develop her resilience and self-determination that continue to move her forward. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Ms. Tamera Thomas.
Hi, how are you guys? That's good. I'm nervous, as you guys can see. Like, I'm nervous. So bear with me. As you know, my name's Tamera Thomas. I'm 19. 2 years ago, I had the honor of being a part of the pilot program for AUM Foundation Pathway to Success program. If you're not familiar with the program, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. The purpose is to help young ladies like myself become financially independent. To help us gain some of those tools to become financially independent, we had to attend monthly workshops. Those workshops consisted of subjects like finance, etiquette class, and cooking and nutrition. Etiquette class taught me how to present my best self in various situations. The finance classes taught me about taxes and credit. That class taught me how to build and maintain my credit score, which is really good for a 19-year-old. What I learned in each of those areas goes beyond what is typically taught at home or in school, but they were much needed in my life. The one class that meant more to me than any other class was the cooking class. And it wasn't because of the food, even though the food was really good. After everyone had eaten, all the mentors had told us about their personal stories, about how they got to where they are today. All those amazing women told us about the struggles and the challenges they had to overcome to become successful. As I sat here in Miss Alka's beautiful home, I realized all the work that had to go into it. And that made me aspire to want more than what I had grown up with. We also had the opportunity to job shadow. I had the honor of shadowing an ex-Marine, a wonderful nurse from Huntsville Hospital, and an entire HR department. While shadowing the nurse, I learned that I could not handle the emotional aspect that came with nursing. Like, it was just not for me. And I would take my work home with me at night. Growing up, I knew I loved caring for people, but after observing the nurse and the entire HR department, I realized that I can look after people in other ways than just healthcare. Those two experiences helped me to answer questions like, can I handle this on a daily basis? And they also helped me discover my future career path. When I first heard of the Pathway to Success program, I knew that I would receive a $2,000 scholarship if accepted. Knowing how much of a difference that would make in my family's financial situation, that was my primary motivation. I didn't realize at the time that I would get so much more out of this program. The program began, and I was excited for all the things that I would learn. Even though I was excited, I also was skeptical, because on top of being a senior, let's just leave it there. On top of being a senior, I was enrolled in 3 advanced placement classes. I played softball, and I worked at least 30 hours a week. The thought of adding anything else to my schedule was not appealing at all. So I was surprised to actually have a connection with my mentor, Miss Evelyn, in the way that I did and still do today. Miss Evelyn is a tiny little woman, no bigger than Miss Alka, and just as sweet as she can be. We built our relationships through weekly activities like working out, dinner, and talks in the park. She was invested and really showed that she cared for me. I love my mentor because she supports me. She supports my dreams, my goals, and my aspirations. She gives me a guidance of a woman who has been in my shoes, but she doesn't hesitate to give me tough love. Although the program and my mentor exceeded my expectations, life had a habit of getting in the way. Originally, my plan was to attend college in August 2017, but due to personal issues, I faced a number of challenges. One of the most critical was I ended up homeless. It was a very difficult time in my life. Through it all, my mentor and Miss Alka were my support system. They didn't just listen to me talk about my problems, but they helped me. They helped me to take action. Miss Alka helped me get my driver's license. She also helped me get an apartment. She also helped me to get an apartment. She also connected me with the sponsor of the Calhoun Ambassadors Program. That networking not only allowed me to become an ambassador, but also receive an additional scholarship. Because of those opportunities, I am on track for graduation from Calhoun in 2020. Then I plan to attend a four-year university. Most importantly, I will continue to live financially independent. Throughout these past 2 years, these women have guided me, supported me, loved me, and most importantly, accepted me. Even though the program technically ended with my high school career, it never really ended for me. Miss Alka and Miss Evelyn are still rooting me on whenever I need it. They are still willing to accept me despite my shortcomings. And that is the spirit of this program. And I'd like to be able to give that to other young ladies like myself. Let me stop crying. Get my life together. Get my life together. Okay. And I'd like to give that to another young lady someday. Right now I don't have much to give, but in the future I do plan to become a mentor and then expand the AUM Foundation to young ladies like myself across the country. It's funny to think I started all of this for the promise of $2,000. The love and the opportunities I have received are worth so much more. I don't know where I would be without this woman or Miss Evelyn. Like, I don't know where I would be. I don't want any girl to miss out on what I have been so lovingly given. My life has again and again been changed by this program and the people in it, and for that I am thankful. Thank you.